Well, welcome to another tutorial, and in this one we're going to do miniatures, and we're going to do this little tree out of string or twine. Now the first thing we're going to need is some string, and we're going to take a length around about twice the size of your tree, something like 4 inches or 10 centimeters, around about there. Now about an inch in, or a couple of centimeters in from the end of the twine, we're going to get some white glue, and we're going to put some on and then twirl it round to glue that as the trunk. And it's going to finish something like this. We're going to take a comb and comb out those fibers at the end. Then we're going to open up the ends of those fibers and flatten them out and put a little dab of glue in the center of that there. And it will dry like that. Then we're going to separate some of those out like that, and then put a little drop, twirl it round and put a little drop of glue also on that, but not all of the way, and let that dry. You can do several at a time, and it will finish something like this. And then you're going to repeat the process, subdividing each one of those into roots, and if you can, subdivide it into a third. And then your roots are going to finish something like this. So that's the root system done, and it will be able to glue down on your baseboard. The next thing to do is to subdivide those, now the branches, down to where the glue of the trunk is. And apply some glue once again. Just a little bit, and just for that first part of the branch. Then, the same as with the roots, start subdividing those branches and adding little drops of glue. Do it to as many as you can. Then subdivide, and then just keep subdividing all of the time. This is similar to a wire one, but it's doing it with string. Then eventually you're going to end up with a tree with its branches spread out like that. Now is a good time to start painting it with some paint. Good idea is just, if you've got a lot of brown, for example, just dunk it straight in and let it drip off. But if you don't have that, well, you're just going to have to use a brush and start painting. The next thing to do is the final branches. Take some of that twine again and take about ½ centimeter or quarter of an inch, and just start cutting a little bit like that to get some stuff like this. So the next thing you're going to do, you're going to take your glue bottle and you're going to dab little globs of glue on the ends of all of those branches. Then you're going to take those little fibers that you made and just sprinkle them on. So there we have the tree with its little peripheral branches, and then we're going to take some white glue, watered down to about 50-50%, And then we're going to just take a bit of that and then dab it on the ends of those fibers. Then with a piece of paper over that, we're going to get some coloured sawdust, which you can make by following this link on the screen, and then sprinkle. Now you may have to do that a couple of times